And right now at 5, more pipeline problems in Huntersville. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lindsay Klein.
And I'm Brian Blakely. Colonial Pipeline is under fire for miscalculating just how much gas leaked in Huntersville. New numbers show the amount of gasoline that spilled exceeds the company's 1.2 million gallon estimate. And we have team coverage live in Huntersville tonight, not far from the site of that spill. And we begin with Fox 46 Chief Legal Correspondent Seema Iyer. Seema, officials say they may have got it wrong, but is it as bad as it seems?
Well, Colonial may have gotten the numbers wrong, but the good news is they tell us there is no petroleum in the drinking water. However, now it's DEQ that is unsure whether they can trust Colonial's estimates or its modeling. So let's catch everybody up on where we are right now. DEQ is continuing to pursue enforcement and investigation. They are requiring revised estimate as well as new data. And finally, a revised assessment is due by Colonial for both the state and federal government. It is on the calendar for April 26th. Now, we did reach out to Colonial. They returned a statement telling us the estimates that they've provided over the last 8 months have always been based on the best available data, and they are committed to remediating the location. We also heard back from DEQ, and they haven't fined Colonial Pipeline yet. It's a question that we often receive, but they tell us they'll pursue enforcement based on a continued investigation. Guys?
Well, Seema, Huntersville has a town meeting tonight. Talk about timing. Is Colonial Pipeline going to be on the agenda tonight?
So actually, our Derek Dellinger spoke to the mayor just moments ago, and he said it's not on the agenda. He's not putting it on the agenda, but he's going to mention it in the opening comments. And here's his reason. Colonial Pipeline's assessment is due Monday the 26th. Their next meeting is the following Monday, and he's invited Colonial Pipeline to be at that meeting. So he's going to tell the community they are expected to be here. Hopefully they will be here in person, and then maybe we'll talk about it then, guys.
All right, yeah, a developing story. Seema Iyer, thank you. Talk about Derek Dellinger. Let's bring him in right now. And Derek, you had a chance to talk to the local leaders about this, and they're not happy about the revised number.
Yeah, so that's to put it mildly. We've actually heard from a number of local leaders over the last little bit. Actually, since this morning, we've reached out to quite a few people, and they are not necessarily happy about the new findings of this numbers, and they expressed some frustration from Colonial in regards to the fact that they did not necessarily mention this in their initial press release on Friday. That information had to come from the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality. Now, we had a chance to speak with State Senator Natasha Marcus, and she says this just adds to the stress for those living along Huntersville Concord Road. Take a listen.
They have found what they're calling a deeper pocket of free product, something they did not expect. It's my understanding it is unusual that there was enough pressure and enough product to force it down to a deeper level is incredibly frustrating.
Now, Colonial, for its part, has indeed said that they've tried to be transparent throughout this entire process. But the fact that this chain of custody and this information, that Colonial didn't release this information, this came from DEQ in regards to the fact that this is going to be more than 1.2 million gallons, that's leading to a bit of a trust issue right now among local leaders, and for that matter, from some of the people that they represent. Now, that also has us asking some questions as well to those local leaders. You'll be hearing from Mayor John Annarella coming up at 6 o'clock. We're also going to be reaching out to some of the people that we've spoken to over the last several months as well in regards to their feelings about these new numbers and the fact that it's going to take that much more longer to get that spill cleaned up. Brian?
Yeah, and a developing story we will certainly stay on top of right now, as we have here at Fox 46. Derek Dellinger live in Huntersville for us tonight along with Seema Iyer.